In today's video, we're going to focus on finding the surface area of a box. A gift box has a length of 14 inches, a height of 8 inches, and a width of 6 inches. How many square inches of wrapping paper are needed? Before we try to calculate how much wrapping paper is needed for the box, let's talk about what a box is in mathematical terms. A box is also known as a rectangular prism. A rectangular prism is a three-dimensional object which has 6 faces or surfaces. It has a front and a back, a right and a left, and a top and a bottom. The surface area of a rectangular prism can be calculated by multiplying the dimensions of each surface. The surfaces of a rectangular prism include the length, the width, and the height. The surfaces come in pairs when it comes to the dimensions. The front and the back area can be found by multiplying the length and the height. The top and bottom surface areas can be found by multiplying the length and the width. And the left and right surface areas can be found by multiplying the width and the height. Once the surface areas are found, they can be added together, or you can multiply each dimension combination by 2 and then add them. Now that we've defined surface area, let's work on the word problem. In the word problem, it told us that a gift box had a length of 14 inches, a height of 8 inches, and a width of 6 inches. We had to find out how many square inches of wrapping paper are needed. So, we basically need to find the surface area of the top, the bottom, the left, the right, and the front and the back. Let's start with the top and the bottom. Alright, so our dimensions of the top and the bottom are 14 times 6. So we're going to multiply 14 times 6, in which we get 84. Now don't forget, your dimensions are in inches, right? So basically you're multiplying two dimensions that have the same units, inches. So inches times inches is actually inches squared. Okay, so just remember that. Next, let's do the left and the right. Our dimensions for the left and the right are 8 and 6, right? Which is the height and the width. So we're going to multiply 8 times 6, in which we get 48 inches squared. And then finally, we're going to do what? We're going to do the front and the back. Okay, what are our dimensions from the front and the back, guys? They are 14 here and the height here, which is 8, right? So length and height, 14 times 8. Get these. 4 times 8, 32. Put your 3 here. 1 times 8, that's 8 plus 3, 112. So guys, we have all our dimensions. Now, all we have to do is take each of these dimensions and multiply them by 2. Okay guys, so let's take our first surface area for top and the bottom, multiply that by 2, and we get 168 add that to the left and right dimension, which is 48, multiply that by 2, and we get 96, add that, and then we get our front and back dimension, which is 112, multiply that by 2, we get 224. Okay, now we gotta add these guys together because these are the surface areas for all 6 sides of our prism. Gonna do that up here. 168 plus 96, 14, and then 15, that's 16, add that, 264. And then finally we're gonna add 224, excuse me, to 264, and we get 488. So our surface area of this gift box is 488 inches squared. So in other words, that's how much wrapping paper we need in terms of surface area inches squared to cover this box. Okay? And that's how you find surface area, guys. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below and we'll answer them as quickly as possible. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll be posting other videos for other math concepts from week to week, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.